singing of our national anthem, accompanied by the President's own United States Marine Band. Please welcome Lady Gaga.
So you're probably thinking, okay, so what? Your sister called you because Lady Gaga sang the Star-Spangled Banner at the inauguration. So did our sister. Why is this so important? It's important because I was already going to make a Lady Gaga video. I wasn't going to film anything, but I started laughing so hard, so I decided that I would just start. What I really wanted to talk about is Lady Gaga, obviously one of the most iconic pop artists of my generation. And I'm not really sure what she's up to now.
That our flag was still there.
I know that she has some very iconic looks. I remember like looking at pictures of her like with the meat dress. She's a very intriguing, eccentric artist. And I think that's something that's so interesting about her is she knows what is eye-catching and what will draw attention. And that's very beneficial for her as a pop artist. Ever since I saw her perform at the Oscars, I was blown away when I heard her sing. That's when I learned like, oh, she was classically trained. And I was like, oh my gosh, what an impressive musical artist. But I don't know what she's up to now, and I don't have good memories of what her most iconic looks are, but I'll know when I see them. I love it all. I love it all. This is so funny. This is the funniest look to me. Her red dress that she wore when she accepted the award as an artist. Her hair. It's awesome. She just looks like a cupcake. She looks like a suburban mom's birthday treat table. I really kind of love that meat dress though. I like the marbling of the fat and the meat. It's really flattering. Okay, so I really think that there are a few looks of Lady Gaga's that are monumental. But I only really want to do 3 because I'm scared.
Our first Gaga look is from the 2010 Grammy Awards. First, you're going to need a hoop skirt from when your sister did theater. Next, you're going to need some tulle from your other sister's wedding. And finally, you're going to need some sparkly prom shoes that you never wore. Then take a Gaga dance break. Guess which Gaga song I'm listening to. Alright, grab your hoop skirt. I think this is actually going to work, but you're going to have to figure out a way to make it a little bit asymmetrical. But I think it's going to work. Guess which Gaga song I'm listening to here? Alright, so you're going to put on your hoop skirt and you're going to pin it up a little bit in the front so it tilts. Then you're going to take your tulle and just wrap it all around you. You're doing great. At this point, you're going to take some silver and pink ribbon and wrap it all around yourself, but I forgot to film that. So take a look at the sunset instead. Put it all together and you've got Gaga's 2010 Grammy Awards look. My mom filmed this. Thanks, Mom. Next up, the 2009 VMAs, one of my personal favorites. You're gonna need something that emulates red lace. I have this weird Christmas wrapping paper, also this headpiece from my sister, and a belt and 2 pieces of red construction paper. First, you're gonna take a base red dress. You just need something that you can kinda get the shape of it vaguely correct. I use my mom's dress and I'm just pinning and pinning and pinning. Then you're gonna take the weird red Christmas see-through sparkle and just wrap it around yourself. Wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap. Also, I didn't want to be wasteful, so I just kind of spun it around my arms so I didn't have to cut it all up. And I didn't want to do anything with the end, so I just kind of left it there. Next, you're gonna get your hair done. She has this gorgeous perm, but I didn't want to do that, so I just made Princess Leia buns. Then take that medieval headpiece you got from your sister and put the lace in the front instead of in the back. This next part you're going to want to do before you wrap yourself up because it's very challenging to be mobile. Take that first piece of red construction paper and fold it long ways a couple times. Then you're just going to cut a triangle out of it so you get those nice little crown tiers. It would be really helpful if I had a stapler, but I just taped the second piece of construction paper to the first so that it will fit on my giant head. Then you're just going to tape both the ends to each other, and you have a crown for every royal celebration that you ever need. You've done it. You've made that beautiful red lace dress. This is where you're going to need the belt because it's all going to fall off because it has nothing holding it together. Now you're going to accept your award. Congratulations! Next up, the 2010 Brit Awards. For this, you're going to need a ton of butcher paper. You're also going to need cotton candy. If you can't make your own, store-bought is fine. And you're going to need an eye mask and some type of white lace stuff. First, you're going to cut a long piece of your butcher paper and you're going to fold it and 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 unfold it and unfold it, and then you're going to cut slits in the folded section. This next part is a little bit tricky. You're going to fold in triangles where you cut, and this would also be helpful if you had a stapler, but I just taped mine together so I get a kind of little pleaty darty thingy. Do that 3 more times so you have 3 tiers of your dress. Then you're going to take your mask and your lace and you're going to cut it out to an appropriate size so you have a little fall off like Lady Gaga does. And you're just going to glue that on. Don't cut one eye hole like I did. Just don't. Promise it'll be great even without eye holes. Then you're gonna stick your cotton candy in your head, put on your mask, put together your 3-tier dress, get your go-go boots on, and you're good to go. As Lady Gaga once said, fashion, looking good and feeling fine. Remember not to get your mask in your mouth when you eat cotton candy, but take that, Gaga. Bet you couldn't eat your hair at the end of the Brit Awards. Huh? I love you, Gaga.
Valentino Couture? Couture? That's gonna be a problem if I can't pronounce it.
Couture?
Couture? Couture? Couture? Couture? Oh.